Well, good morning, everyone. Here it is, Saturday morning, 8 o'clock. Wow, time flies. Time flies when you're having fun. So anyway, here we are for our Saturday morning yard sale show. It's going to be a little different than what it used to be. Always before I was on Mountain Cablevision, and I got booted off of there for some reason. And so I've been about 3 weeks now. I haven't been able to do the show. So we're going to do a little catch-up work, and we're changing some things. But we're still going to talk about yard sales, and you can email me your information, and we'll put it on the show next Saturday, or maybe even today if it comes in time. I can get my producer here, my grandson, Robert. He will help me, and we'll put everything together. But up here in Frazier Park, in the newspaper, we have only 2 yard sales for today. Number 1, November 14th, 9 a.m. or whenever. They're going to have weather permitting. Well, it's permitting today. It's really nice out there. It's sun's shining, the skies are blue. So it's at 824 Hemingway, Corner Street, San Carlos. You can't hardly miss it. If you don't have a map, get one of the phone books, and in the back of the phone book is the map and tell you where to go. So anyway, they got printers, a box freezer, an air conditioner, many free items including food. Well, everything must go because they're moving today and tomorrow. So they also got a telephone number here, 245-3321. If you're out of town or someplace else, the area code is 661, but we all know that. 245-3321. Okay. Did I get a little mixed up here? Okay. I did talk about the one on Hemingway, corner of Carlos Trail, furniture, baby items, kitchen, bedding, other things. I'm going to have to get these things printed up a little bit bigger. They got it small here today. So anyway, that's our 2 yard sales here in town, and we got a lot going here today, putting a new program together, and I thought I'd do some here a little different. If you're watching here in Frazier Park, you're used to the program, and on these days, every week I do a little bit of American history, and so I also tell the birthday of famous people here in the world. So
famous people born on this day,
yeah,
in history?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. In 1765, Robert Fulton. I don't believe I know him. But anyway, he was an engineer and inventor, and he helped invent the steamboat. 1765. 1840, Claude Monet, a French impressionist and a painter. Impressionist, yeah. Okay, 1900, Aaron Copland, a composer and writer. 1904, Dick Powell, a singer and an actor. A lot of these people were so old, they were born before me, and I don't know who they are. 1909, Joseph McCarthy, politician, a U.S. Senator from Wisconsin. 1910, Rosemary DeCamp. She was an actress. Name sounds familiar. 1912, Barbara Hutton, socialist, debutante, heiress to Frank W. Woolworth. Remember the old Woolworth dime stores? Go in there and buy a yo-yo for a nickel. Good old days. 1915, Martha Tilton, a singer. 1917, Howard Duff, another actor. 1921, Brian Keith, actor. I don't remember a lot of these people. 1933, Fred Hayes, an engineer and a former NASA astronaut. He must have been the right age. 1940, Freddie Garrity, a singer with the Freddie and the Dreamers, whoever they were. I don't know. 1951, Stephen Bishop, another musician. 1954, Condoleezza Rice, U.S. Secretary of State. I know that person. 1961, Laura Sand, I don't know how you pronounce it, Giacomo, Giacomo, actress. She was in the movie Just Shoot Me. 1964, Patrick Warburton, another actor, Seinfeld, and the Family Guy. 1964, another one, Nick Dalton. He's the bass player with the Lemonheads. I don't know who they were. 1966, Kurt Schillings, another famous baseball player. 1981, Vanessa Bayer, actress, comedian. She was on Saturday Night Live. So anyway, we always go through the birthdays, and sometimes we know them people, sometimes they don't. So anyway, what happened on this day, November 14th in American history? In 1832, the first streetcar went into operation in New York City. The vehicle was horse-drawn and had room for 30 people. When I first read this streetcar, I remember the streetcar when I was a little kid, but they were all electric. And we'd ride that thing from all the way from Sierra Madre clear down to Pasadena. We'd go into Los Angeles, transfer it to another car, and we could take it to the beach, Long Beach. The red car, streetcar. And they were invented way back in 1832. Well, here we go, 1851. Herman Melville. He was a novel. He wrote Moby Dick. Was first published in the United States in 1851. 1881. Charles J. Getlew. He was his trial began for the assassination of President Garfield. This guy was convicted and hanged within the following year. That's when they didn't mess around. He's guilty, hang him. Okay, now let's skip a few years. In 1968, Hale University announced it was going co-educational. What does co-educational mean? Does that mean they accepted women also? Maybe, I don't know. 1969, Apollo 12 blasted off for the moon and from Cape Kennedy, Florida. You know, I can remember that.
I think your program may be a little bit wrong, because James Garfield was assassinated on September 19th, 1881.
Oh.
What does yours say?
It says 1881 on November 14th.
No, it was September 19th. He was shot by Charles Guiteau.
Yeah. Oh.
Do you know how many presidents were assassinated?
You know, I don't know. 4?
Yep.
4 have been assassinated.
Abraham Lincoln by John Wilkes Booth.
Yeah.
James Garfield by Charles Guiteau. William McKinley died from complications after being shot twice. And President Warren G. Harding suffered a heart attack, but that was natural causes. But then John F. Kennedy was assassinated.
And they tried to shoot Reagan.
Right.
Yeah,
but he survived.
Yeah. Okay.
He didn't survive life, though. It eventually caught up with him.
Yeah. 1989, United States Navy ordered an unprecedented 48-hour stand-down in the wake of a recent string of serious accidents. 1990, Simon & Schuster announced it had dropped plans to publish Bret Easton Ellis novel, American Psycho. Well, if I'd been a book reader, I probably would have read it, but I don't know. 1995, United States government instituted a partial shutdown, closing national parks and museums, while most government offices operated with skeleton crews. Okay, 2012. Excuse me. The game Candy Crush Saga was released as a mobile app for most smartphones. I don't have a smartphone. All I have is a cell phone. So that's our famous days in American history for today. And like I said,
Commercial break.
oh, we're going to do a commercial break. Okay, good.
Who are you?
I'm no one. Follow me.
Nothing will stand in our way. I'll show them the dark side.
I don't know your name.
Finn, what's yours?
I'm Ray.
You might need this.
Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
All right, well, we're back on again, and I'm just going to review the 2 yard sales again, in case you called in a little late. Let's see, I got it in the newspaper here somewhere. Oh, I'm shuffling things around here. Well, we got 2 here in Frazier Park. I wished I knew all the rest of them on the computer. Maybe we'll get organized here someday, and we'll have that all taken care of. Saturday, November 14th, 9 a.m. Weather permitting. Yeah, it's permitting today. 824 Hemingway, Corner Street of San Carlos. Furniture, baby items, kitchen, bedding, and a lot of other stuff. That's our number 1. Number 2, it's a moving sale. They got a phone number here in the newspaper, 245-3321. They got twin beds, a dresser, a TV, washer and dryer, a box freezer, whatever that is, printers, air conditioners, many free items. I might go to that. Including food. Well, I wonder what kind of food they're going to give away. Maybe a cup of hot coffee. That would be pretty good. It's about time for a cup of coffee. And I was thinking here, I'll have to print out more of the newspaper.
While you're looking for that,
Yep.
Susan Thompson sent me a message this morning. She wants us to let everybody know about Elf on a Shelf at the 35 Days Until Christmas Boutique. It's going to happen on Saturday from 9 to 4. There's going to be over 35 vendors there. Lots of little elves scattered throughout the inside and outside of the huge white canopy. You can wander through and visit all the vendors. You can win a prize when you find the elves. It's going to be on Calistoga off San Carlos, just past the bank on the left. Plenty of parking. It's going to be at the only house on the street. You look for the huge white canopy. There's going to be creative and interesting gifts to make your Christmas shopping a truly lovely experience. There's going to be essential oils, the Be Happy hats, Bear With Me store, Soulstone, Blue Sky oil, lotions and gifts. It Works, photos by Marianne, Nikki's Project Place, Adams Oils and Olives, your T-shirt man, the Blue House Studio, Origami Owl, Reiki, Unique, LuLaRoe, tamales and baked goodies, chili corn and hot drinks, birdhouses and quilts, Boutique, Jamberry, Mary Kay, Perfectly Posh, Party Light, Reusable Goods by Amy, Tupperware, Jewels by Sarah. And they're saying, please bring a can or a bag or box of food for our local pantry. Thanksgiving is the following week, and it'll be so wonderful to help our community in a tangible way. So, once again, that's Saturday, November 21st from 9 to 4 on Calistoga, just off San Carlos, just past the bank on the left, the 35 Days Until Christmas Boutique.
Oh, well. They got a lot of things going there. Well, we usually showed a movie of comedies about now, and we're still getting organized.
We have a music video.
We do have a music video.
Sure thing.
Well, okay. My engineer, Rob Eubank, will get going on that.
Here we go.
All right. Oh, okay, well, we're back. You know, you probably wonder about this yard sale show. It was started way back about 25 years ago. And about the time I moved up here, it started, and I got my TV hooked up and got on there and started watching different things, and even Saturday morning flipping the channel to find out what's on. And all of a sudden I come up with this voice on TV on Channel 6 way back years ago. And it was started, this yard sale program was started by a fellow by the name of Dan Neal. He was brother-in-law to the man that owned and set up the Cablevision here in Frazier Park way, way back. And so to kind of make things a little different, they come up with the idea of advertising yard sales. And back then, 25 years ago, there was probably 16 to 20 yard sales every weekend. And so Dan Neal started talking about advertising the yard sales. And there was no audio or no picture. We had audio only. And I started listening to it also when we moved in here. And gee, I thought that was pretty neat. So I kind of started looking into it, got acquainted with Dan, and then it just grew and grew. And so then we decided to add a picture to it. And his brother-in-law, Maury Frazier, he owned and operated the Mountain Cablevision at that time. So we set it up and had video and audio. And way back then, I went around with my camera and I videoed a portion of the yard sales that were being set up on Friday. So then on Saturday morning, I would take 15-20 minutes and show different yard sales that were going on around town. Well, and after a while, Dan got a little tired of doing it, and so he moved off the hill. He moved down to Bakersfield. I think he was having a problem with the high altitude, and he couldn't get enough oxygen in his system, so he had to move off. So then they turned the yard sale show over to me, and I continued it then for over 20 years, every Saturday morning, getting up at 6 o'clock and going down there, set up the studio, get everything going, and come on at 7 o'clock. And at that time, sometimes we would be on to at least 8:30, an hour and a half, and just talking about yard sale and doing different video camera work around town. And it was a lot of fun. A lot of work, a lot of fun. Never got paid a dime. Spent a lot of money on equipment, you know, buying the CD players and video cameras. I went through 3 cameras at the time, and even the last one that I just finished up the show, the camera would not even run the tape. Something inside of it broke. I think the rubber belt that runs all the wheels just gave up. So
we've made a digital transition.
Yeah. So here we are now. We're back on digital work on YouTube, and it's going to be a whole new ball game, different thing getting used to, and just doing things a little bit different. Back then, last month, I ran all the controls. They were right off to my right side, and I would have to switch things on and off and did it all by myself. But it was always interesting, a lot of fun to do, and people would call in and tell me what they had for sale on their yard sale. But some of them people have passed away. They got old. So they just kind of gave up calling me. But anyway, that was kind of the start of our yard sale, where it was just audio, no pictures. And I'd like to maybe get back into doing parades in town and come up.
We're going to bring all sorts of fresh content, and we will continue to do the yard sale segments, but the focus of the show is going to be on local interest, things happening around town.
Yep.
And we're going to take video content around town throughout the week to bring videos to you during the show, and keep you connected with people. You can still call or email in the items you want us to advertise that you have for sale, things that you'd like to buy or things you're looking for. We'll still entertain those, and as weeks go by, we'll have a phone number set up for you and an email address that you can reach us at.
Good, good. That's my grandson taking care of all that. See, I'm of the old style. I don't understand all this new technologies and everything. It gets better every week. So we'll keep busy, and I want to do the parade next week, and probably we could do the parade and then put it on the air after the parade. And can't do it live.
Yeah, we could probably do it live.
You think so? Mm-hmm. Oh, we could get
We'll
somebody.
work on it.
Yeah, it's another thing I'm working. And by the way, in a couple of weeks I'll have the rest of my teeth put in. Now, I just had a bridge made, and it broke 2 of the teeth that it anchored to, and I went back to see my dentist, and he killed himself. I don't know if that was my fault or not. But okay, well, we made enough mistakes this morning, and I'm getting used to this new system, and it'll take a while. And well, we've been on now for a half hour, and we'll try and do it for a little longer next week. And now, if you got a yard sale going on, put it on the website, and we'll print it out, and we can read it right here.
Yeah, visit us on Facebook. Join the Frazier Park Yard Sale Show open group. So look in groups and type in Frazier Park's Yard Sale Show open group, and you can post your items for sale with photos, You can also subscribe to this YouTube channel. You can watch this show anytime within a couple of minutes of the show live broadcast ending. It'll be posted on Facebook as a recording, and you can watch it as much as you'd like.
Sounds good, Robert. So anyway, we will be back next Saturday at 8 o'clock, and we'll take a look at this and we'll make it better next week.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you. Thank you.